Well, hello there everyone. So this lesson we are going to be exploring the Google Art project together, and I'm going to be asking all of you to create your own gallery and then share that gallery with everyone else in our class. And so I want to give you an additional quick tutorial on how to do this. So you want to start off here at the Google Art Project homepage. Number one, make sure that you are logged in. You can see it has my email, Berkeley email, up here at the upper right-hand side of the screen. And the first thing that you're going to want to do is create a saved collection of objects. And there's lots of different ways to search for cool things to look at. Number one, you can use the search bar here up above, and you can search by artist. So for example, one of my favorites, the artist Raphael, and it'll give you all of the Raphael, in this case paintings, that are held throughout collections all over the world that participate in the Google Art Project. Once you find something that you're interested in, so let's say the Sistine Madonna here in Dresden, if I want to add this to my saved gallery or saved collection, I can just hit this plus button up above, and it'll go down into my saved collection for use later, as we'll see. So you can search the whole set of resources by artist, or if you want, you can search by collection. Now, there are just north of 300 different collections from all over the world that participate in the Google Art Project. And you can explore them alphabetically, you can search by town. One of the things that you might want to keep in mind when you're playing around in the Google Art Project is if you click this button up above that says Museum View Only, that's got a little yellow guy next to it, what that means is that the collections that are going to be displayed on the screen are ones where you can look not only at the individual objects, but you can also explore the physical space of the museum. So for example, if we visit the De Young Museum in San Francisco, and you can see here a collection of objects that are housed there, and let's say we choose this portrait, and we're looking at this beautiful little girl and her dog, and then up above, if I click on the little yellow guy, it drops me inside of the gallery where that painting is housed. And I can use these controls almost like it's Google Street technology to explore the galleries. I can move into subsequent rooms or adjacent rooms. And anytime you hover over an object that's got a little square next to it, if you hover over it, you can then look at a detail of that object. For pretty much every single thing that you're going to find on the Google Art Project, you can also look at up close and personal details. Right? That is, you can zoom in, really quite extraordinary. And one of the other things to keep in mind when you're exploring around is, let's say we visit the National Gallery in London as an example, that there are sort of scattered throughout the Google Art Project, there are objects that have been given kind of special digital treatment. And you'll notice underneath the description of these, in this case a painting, where it has here in blue gigapixel. And you want to try to find as many of these gigapixel objects as you can. So here, for example, in London is the Ambassadors by Hans Holbein from the 16th century. And this really gives you a sense, here it comes, of what gigapixel means. Really quite extraordinary opportunity to look at things in almost unheard of detail, things that the human eye doesn't really even register. So again, I would highly recommend that you explore around to your heart's content, and once you have created a series of objects or sort of collected a series of things that you've looked at that you like, then it's going to be time for you to make a gallery to share with all of us. When you go to the upper right, right next to your name, you're going to click on the My Galleries button, and then we are going to click on New Blank Gallery. Right? And so I'm going to make a new one. I'm going to call it Ross Favorites. You can add a description if you want. I love these things, for example. And then down below, you can see all of the different things that I've put together in terms of exploring the site over time. And then simply, I'll just drag these up here. A little Raphael, a little Donatello, a little Rembrandt. And once I've collected all of the ones that I want inside of this gallery, I'm going to be ready to share it with all of you or with whoever else I want to. The key thing here, people, is that you need to go up to the top of the screen at the right and toggle off private. This has to be made public so that everyone else in the class can see what you're doing. And once you've made it public, I click on View Insight, and then I'm going to cut and paste this URL up above. Copy, and then I'm going to paste this into my post this week, or you are all going to copy and paste your URLs into the post. And that way everyone can see what you've put together. They can read about why you chose what you did. And hopefully you'll all have a really good time and enjoy yourselves. And I look forward to seeing what you found. So good luck, have fun, and I'll see you online.